All right, good afternoon. It's Friday, February 12th. It's a little afternoon here in New Orleans. Kind of a gloomy, rainy, yucky looking day. Anyway, there were some questions about YouTube streaming on the listserv this morning, and I figured it would be easier just to record a video to show you rather than trying to type this out. So this information is accurate as of Friday, February 12th. YouTube tends to change things on people and not tell us and or not send out a notification, and it kind of messes things up, which they did to us a few months ago. So anyway, that's how we've navigated to this system. So I'm here at Loyola University, and we usually do one-off for the school. We usually do one-off streams, so we'll create an event and stream it. However, someone was asking about a recurring stream key where you can use the same key over and over like you would use in OBS, or this system we have at the church here on campus, which is Holy Name of Jesus Church, and they do a daily, they actually do two daily live streams, one at 7 a.m. for the daily mass and then one at noon, and they've actually streamed some events like weddings and funerals. Just because of the COVID restrictions, people aren't allowed to come, so they'll stream those out using the same stream key, so it just shows up on their webpage. So anyway, so this is what the system they use. They use a Tascam box, and then so they're trying to make this as easy as possible, because the people running these daily masses are not video people or have any idea how all this works. They just want to make it, it's an automated system actually. So they press this button that says stream mass. So we set that up with the stream key in the interface of the Tascam box. Same way you would set up OBS, very similar. But it works. So OBS, you can do the same thing. So they press the stream mass button. When mass is over, they press the button, stops the stream, creates the archive, and then they go ahead. So just if you're curious, the system they use is this little roll in there. I'm sorry, the picture is blurry and I didn't realize it when I took it. This is the it's a roll-in automated mixer. So they do 4 cameras actually for this for their live streams, and the cool thing is it picks up the first 3 mics are set to when that mic is active or it hears a sound, it actually cuts to that camera. Now it's not a perfect system, but it works pretty well. Where the masses are actually live switched automatically. So, but it works pretty well for what it is. And then here's an interface. Here's the interface of their YouTube when we were streaming children's mass the other morning. So what you would see when you were streaming with this recurring stream key would be under the Manage tab. You would see your live event, and then you would see a list of your recurring events here. So let me show you real quick how we set that up. Now I'm in their interface right now. I'm on YouTube, and the way I got to that, let me go back to their channel. So I'm on the church's channel here. So the way you get to the live streaming interface is you click up in the top where the little camera is, and I'm going to click on the Go Live button. Then it opens up the YouTube Studio, the live section, and mine just opens up on Manage. Yours may open up on Stream or Webcam. So, so with the Manage tab, right now they're actually live right now with their noon mass from the chapel. So it looks a little different, but this is our recurring stream event. So right now you see 20 of them kind of in the bullpen ready to go, so they can stream 20 more masses before they run out of this stream key. So the way YouTube used to work, you didn't have to create all these events. You would just create a reusable stream key and you just use it over and over and over. Now you have to have events with the same stream key, and you can reuse it over and over, but you have to make sure you don't run out, because that did happen to us one time. So I usually keep like 50 in here, and then when it gets down into the 20s like now, I would go create like 30 more right now, just so it gets them through the the next couple of weeks, because they stream about 15 or so to 20 masses a week, depending on if there's a wedding or a funeral or whatever. So anyway, I'll just show you real quick how we do that, how we create a recurring stream key. And if you notice, all these are dated January 25th, 2021, because that's the day I created all these keys. Okay, so don't pay attention to this one, because they actually created that this morning. So they streamed the chapel masses a little differently. They actually go and create an event. So anyway, so to create the recurring stream key, and the one we're going to use, you click on Schedule Stream. Okay, and then we want to we'll find the reusable stream key, and now it should pop up to the top, and I want to make sure I'm getting the right one. Let me just make sure, because there's a couple in here. So the one from February 25th, I think, is the one I want, because we can reuse that one. That's February 9th. Let me go back, let me go down a little ways, and I'll find the one. Now yours probably wouldn't be this crowded with stuff. Let me go down, 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 down. Here we go. January 26th. Well, let's just see this one. So if I go here and I hit reuse settings, so the way I remember it is, because I created a kind of a generic, the first one is you create one event and then you can reuse that stream key. So, and I don't want to create a new event because then I'll mess up our system here. But I created a generic, you know, kind of description for the stream, because you have to stream, you can't, the way they do it, you can't name every event. You have to have just a generic name, and then once it streams, the event streams and is over with, you can actually go in and change the name of it to like daily mass on blah blah blah, or you know, basketball game whenever. Okay, so I will create this, and I want to change this to public. I'm not sure why that one's on private, and say no, it's not made for kids. This, they say, I don't know, just from what I read on YouTube, is just it's best to put it that way, because it shows up more in Google searches and stuff like that. So, and then we hit create, and then now you'll see in a second. Now it's going to say this. I should tell you this in a second, but let me go back to the Manage tab. So now we have 21 events, okay, and our new event is now in our list. Okay, so let's go to the. I think we can go to the end of the list, and there's our new event, February 12th. Okay, and now the way I can check that is, if I want to compare the stream keys, I can actually go to here, and then I can show my stream key. I'm going to kind of blur it out, because your stream key is very important. It's like a password. You don't want to show it. But I can notice, so the last four of my stream key is 8VW7. Okay, so I'm going to hide that again. So if I go to, and I know that's the one we've been using because I just remember VW. So I can go check one of these other events here, and I'm just going to go here and see the stream key, and it's 8VW7 it ends in. So I know it's the right one. And the reason that's important is because that's the stream key I have programmed into the Tascam. So we want to make sure we use the same stream key over and over. Okay, so I'm going to go one more time. Let's go to schedule, and then I click here, and then actually I should see my the one I just created, which is February 12th. Oh, this is the one we reused, I think. Was it? Let's see, reuse, and click public, and February 12th. No, it's not. The date and time do not matter. That's just in there, so pay no attention to the date and time. The really only thing you have to worry about is your description that's in there, and you can copy and paste that in there, in the stream name. And again, you want to use a generic name, and hit create. And now if I go back to the end of my list, there's my two that I just created. So okay, so now that error we're getting is because it's seeing the same stream key over and over, which YouTube does not like. Pay no attention to this when you get that error that you're using the same stream key. Okay, so pay no attention to that. Trust me on that. Pay no attention that you're using the same stream key. Okay, so so real quickly, let me show you how I set up this Tascam box. So it does have a web browser interface that you can do the same settings in OBS, and I'll show you that. So I do configure, and then I see the generic RTMP feed with this little. When I choose that, it gives you actually the beginning of the interface, and then it's our stream key is after that. So now I know it's set up. So when they hit the button stream, that happens. Okay. So I'll show you real quick in OBS how that works. All right, so now I'm in OBS, and I'm going to set that up, and I'll just show you real quick what you would need for that. is if we go to in OBS, if you go to File, Preferences, Stream, and then we would want to choose YouTube RTMP, and then the primary server, and then all you do is copy and paste that stream key into here, and then you should be all set to go with the stream. That simple. And as long as you're using the same stream key, you can in OBS, I can hit start streaming. When I'm done with the event, I hit stop streaming, and it uses that one off of your list, like it would use this top one, and then later on I could go and actually change the name of the event. Then next time I hit stream in OBS, it would pull the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Again, so the trick is you don't want to run out of them. You just want to have a little pile of them there to be able to use. So hope that helps everyone. And also, this is how you schedule, which Michael I think was asking about, is the how to create multiple events. So you just schedule your stream and create an event for that. So you would, if I was going to create a brand new event, I would just hit create new, and then I would name it. And if you notice, my description's not there anymore and all that stuff. So I would, put a name here, and date and time and all that stuff, and then hit create stream, and then it would create an event. Like if I wanted to create an event for tomorrow or next, basketball game, Saturday night, I could create that right now and send people that link. Okay. And then someone else asked about the links, the share link, and let me see, I can't remember what the when you get the share link from a home channel in YouTube or the live link, it is the same link. It should be the same link. So for that event. So and the cool thing is, once you're streaming live, it should show on your channel. So if I go to my channel, I should see the live event at the top of the page. I don't think you have to set that up. If you don't, because what you can do is just direct people to your channel, and then they would see your live event pop up every day. And that's the way the church does it. They just send people to their channel, and then so you don't have to worry about creating a new link every day and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so like these are the masses that they do, and just some different videos. So anyway, hope that helps out a little bit. And if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email, jealouisiana@gmail.com. All right.